Okay, I'm going to warn you. If you haven't seen Walking Dead yet, don't watch my video yet. Because I am going to say what happens in it, and I don't want nobody to get mad at me and go, I didn't see it yet. You know, I'm going to say in the title, if you haven't seen the mid-season finale of, well, I'll say in the description. I'll say, mid-season finale reaction, spoiler alert. Don't watch if you haven't seen. Well, as we all know, for those of us who watched it, Carl has been bitten. Meaning, he's inevitably going to die. As a Daryl Dixon fan, I almost feel guilty because I know exactly why this happened. My theory. I'm not saying I know, I'm smart, they told me, I have an inside track. No. It's because, to me, in my mind, the fans of Daryl Dixon like me pretty much force them to kill anybody but Daryl. Now, you say, why do you feel sorry? Your favorite character is still alive. I feel sorry because as somebody who reads books, comics, haven't read Walking Dead comics too much. I've skimmed through them here and there, so I'm not a diehard fan. But as someone who's read Twilight, as someone who's read 50 Shades of Grey, as someone who's read Goosebumps, as someone who's read other stuff that's been put onto television, I know how much it irritates me when they go off the book part. So, hence, I feel like guilty for this happened to Carl. I feel like though it would have hurt, though it would have broke my heart, though I would have cried, though I would have been so bummed out if Daryl died, I would have got over it. To me, the show has just literally jumped the shark. I literally don't feel there's not that much seasons left now that they've done that. They really can't do much more now that they've done that, in my mind. I could be wrong. I'm not giving up on the show. I'm going to watch it until it says series finale. I know a lot of people are probably going to dump this show now. Because you can't just go off like that on a tangent. I understand that there had to be an epic death, and you guys didn't want to kill off Daryl, but I have much rather of you guys killed off Daryl, as much as that would hurt. I know a lot of my fellow Daryl Dixon fans are probably screaming at me right now, but there's the ones that probably understand where I'm coming from and know what I'm trying to say, who have probably, like me, skipped through the comics and know what's really supposed to happen, kind of somewhat. Or have people that know the comics and we told them we probably never read them, just tell us what's going on, or tell us what's supposed to happen. So we know what's supposed to happen. And so we feel for those avid comic readers that they basically sacrificed Carl, the creators, sacrificed Carl to appease people like me. I don't want to be appeased. I appreciate it. I appreciate Daryl's alive for who knows how long. They might kill him off at the end of the season once it comes back in February. We don't know. Daryl's on borrowed time. He wasn't supposed to live past the first couple seasons. So he's on borrowed time. We all know this. What irritates me is they went totally off on a tangent. And as much as it doesn't really affect me per se, because I'm not an avid comic book reader, I 100% feel for you comic book fans. The ones who started off with the comic books, I feel for you. I don't know what to say. It is what it is. And my heart breaks because I love Carl too. Carl was a favorite character of mine too. And I know he's still with us for a little bit longer, but I hope they do his death right. I hope they do him right, because if they don't do him right, you won't have that chance to have some of the comic people stay around. So it's bittersweet. Us Daryl fans still have Daryl, but killing Carl off, I don't know if I'm cool with that one. I don't know if that sits well with me. I'd much rather have it been Daryl's time, as hard as it would have been, than killing off a character that wasn't supposed to go yet. But after saying that, he did beautifully. He did beautifully in what he was having to portray. So Chandler Riggs, my hat's off to you, buddy. Watched you grow up. You remind me of one of my little younger siblings. So much love and much luck wished to you in your future ventures. And hope to see you on TV again soon. I hear you're coming out with music. So I can't wait to hear that. And much love. And to those of you comic book fans who are done with the show, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. I'm not done with it. I'm still going to finish it. Until it says series finale, I'm going to watch the show. But to those really bummed out, my heart goes out to you. Much love.